So many failures. Okay, that's it. Should go sell those at some point, not for now. I should look for the... Before I leave, look for any quests and look for the Mirad or whatever the hell that's called.
Oh, don't tell Lucy that. Altogether it's her, Yuslan, me, and 2 acolytes. Yuslan is probably the most gifted entropist of the civilized world, and I doubt there's anyone who knows more about the Pyreans than Lucy. Oh, do you really need me to answer that? Just take a look around. There are all sorts of great historical writings on us here. We're a bunch of bloodthirsty heretics who followed Tenor Aranthiel's deluded son into the war against the gods, who gloriously defeated us in the Battle of Zaramar. Naratzul was locked into an old tower, and those of us who remained cowardly fled into the Nehrim mountains, and have since then terrorized and plotted against the poor people of the civilized world by all means necessary. Oh, and did I forget to mention that we eat babies for breakfast? Well, now I have. Sorry. I suppose I just shouldn't have read that much Enderalian literature on the subject. If there's someone who deserves an award for biased misrepresentation of the facts, it's the buffoons who run this place. Oh, that's hard to tell. Most of the time I was with Narathzul's order in the Kabet Mountains. But when I was younger, I used to travel a lot, not only in Nehrim. What about you? Which idiots did you have the misfortune to be raised by? The foolhardy rebels up north? The bootlicking...
I don't remember, actually.
...counselor in the Middle Realm? Or the fanatic, mask-wearing cultist oafs down south? Ostian, I see. A beautiful piece of earth, actually. But these sodding cultists and their creator have done their best to make it a living nightmare. Truth be told, it was them who made me join Narathzul's fight against religion back in the days. I was a young traveling arcanist then, and wanted to make some money in Ostian's arena. Fight some rabid animals, oh, you know the story. I had heard a lot about Nehrim's south, and imagined a place at the pulse of life. Exotic music, adventure, beautiful women. But you know who greeted me when I reached the city gates? Corpses. They burnt their skin off, and then nailed them to crosses. There were at least 50 of them. Men, women, children. And they were set up at the roadside like trees in an alley. It was atrocious. The smell of burnt meat everywhere. The screams of those who still lived, and all of it only because some fool has decided that they had somehow acted against their god. I still dream of it sometimes. Well, that was when I declared war on religion. I was so sick of seeing people cutting each other's throats only because they project their own personal problems into some holy scripture or higher power. And that's not even the worst part. They're beyond reason. Why are you doing this, I ask them. Because my God told me to. What's left to say there? You can essentially justify anything with that logic.
Well, you're not wrong.
This is why this place makes me sick. We need the Order's manpower. They need our knowledge about the Piraeans, and we both do want the same thing, yes. But philosophy and freedom of thought are nowhere to be found. It's pathetic.
That's beyond me.
Yes, and no. On the one hand, yes, a happy person will most likely never become a murderer, no matter if he or she follows the teachings of this creator or some Quiranian philosopher. But if something happens to this person, hunger, fear, shattered dreams, a peaceful ideology can make all the difference. What is religion after all? It's a guide to live life, a set of values. And even if it's just one line in the Holy Scripture that says, kill the infidels, how likely is it that a broken man will interpret it in a peaceful way? If you want a justification to spill blood, you will find it. If your religion was ambivalent to begin with, even better. There's a lot of discussion about that on Kira. And it drives me mad to hear people prattling on about how it's all a matter of interpreting the scripture in different ways. Blazes, if your ideology is so peaceful, why does it say, slayeth this, slayeth that, rather than just get along? It's pathetic.
Let's hope he knows what he's doing.
Yes, go on. Try to justify a massacre like the one in Ostian, with a philosophy that consists of only two principles and nothing more. Respect those around you, and killing is bad regardless of the motives. Good luck. Especially if people don't keep...
That's oversimplifying things, I think. Anyway.
Walk blessed. Oh, yes. Guess what? There is. Some people just don't get the meaning of the word reliability. Huh. You're not from the Order, are you? Then I wonder what the blazes you're doing here. But, fine. Who am I to reject a helping hand? Elia, the novice who was assigned to me, she's supposed to help me transcribe these Pyrian tomes the Grand Master is so obsessed about. But 2 days ago, she simply vanished. If I were to guess, I'd say she's strolling around enjoying herself somewhere in the nobles' quarter. I'd go look myself, but I'm lucky if I get to breathe within all this work. Go find her and tell her to get her bloody ass up here and help me. If you do that, it won't be to your disadvantage.
Cool.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You don't belong here.
Yeah. I still want to find... Whoa, what the... Creepy. That is really, really creepy.
Blazes, I just can't bloody believe it.
Let's hope he knows.
What the fuck? Oh, this is my chest. Not sure what's it doing over here, but sure. Where the hell is that goddamn bird that lets you fly around? Can't be in here, it must be somewhere outside, and I'm missing it. Let's see if I can use the journal to get a waypoint to it.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You do not belong here.
Maybe it's somewhere in here. We're in the temple now, so... Emporium... Maybe this is it. And there is nothing here. How disappointing. Where is this? Let me save. That's a nice view. Where is this platform exactly? Is this the platform? This may be the platform, yes. In that case, this thing is not here. Let's see. There is a waypoint in this place, so... Oh, that might be the signpost.
He knows what he's doing.
Yep. That is a signpost. Alright, we don't want to do that. Maybe it's outside? Loading times. I've said it before, but I really need to buy an SSD. Unfortunately, I have no money, so don't see that happening anytime soon. Ah, there it is. Mira Taurin Arc. Okay. Is there a signpost? No. Fine.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You do not belong.
Is it holy ground? Tell me more. Why is this there? Is that where he is? No, I don't think so. I'm not sure why it was pointing me here, but let's find out, I guess.
Huh? Can I help you?
Ah. Can't make anything.
Watch yourself. The streets aren't safe this time of the day.
Huh? Can I?
Oh, is this a shortcut? I guess so.
Yeah, settle them. It's not as if I didn't tell them that already.
My sir.
Uh-huh. It is a shortcut. Alrighty. Man, this map, I have no idea how it works.
Good evening.
Hello.
How long
long do they expect me to wait for my shipment?
Nope, don't want to go that way.
Now they are.
Too bad they didn't bother to alter the map too. Actually, I'm not sure if there is even a mod for that. I've seen everything in mods, but I don't remember seeing a different kind of map somewhere. Alright, where are you, Jasper? Probably not down there.
Yes, you should go to
Just think about it,
see what
okay?
you can find in the
Oh, there you are.
Hey, you came. Come
Sure.
on, take a seat. So, tell me, how are you holding up? It must have been quite the whirlwind. Yesterday, a refugee from another country, and now a prodigy with a magic great enough to impress old Bushybeard. Good luck with that. I'm quite curious to see how things keep on with you. You're different. I noticed that the time we met. Anyhow, tell me, what do you make of this country now that you've had some time to look around? I figure it must be quite the change from Nehrim.
How exactly did he see our aura, if he's not an arcanist or mage or whatever?
Shoot. Yeah, I can picture that. You know,
Nice.
this is exactly the reason why I love inns so much. The sky can rain fire out there. In here, you'll always meet laughter and good humor. Not to mention all the good-looking men and women.
Okay.
Absolutely. Though I think I've seen enough of this place by now. Of Enderal, I mean. There's a ship sailing for Calais next morning, and as it seems, it will be the last one for quite some time to come. Who knows? Maybe they still have a cabin to spare for a handsome treasure hunter. Oh well. This entire thing was more a coincidence than planned anyhow. The Order needed someone with skill and discretion, I was around. End of story. I never intended to stick around for much longer. Heck, me as an ambassador of the Holy Order, could you imagine that? Not one step further, O fair maiden. Drop your garment so we may both bathe in Malphas's holy light. Actually not that bad, don't you think? Oh, you're too kind. But you know, at the end of the day, I guess I'd probably lack both the pathos and the idealism for such a profession. You know, I'm aware of how these esteemed keepers up there talk about sellswords like me. I could save 30 virgins from a Myrodon rampage.
Why are they staring at
At
us?
the end of the day, they'd always say I did it for the money.
That was weird.
Because I wanted to bed the women or whatever. I'm driven by inferior motives. While no matter what their actions end in, they are good guys because they do things for the right.
So creepy.
If only they'd understand that it's results that matter, not intentions. What does the wise hermit say? Nothing is of less importance to the saved than the reason for their rescue. The only difference between a mercenary like me and a holy warden is that I'm at least aware of the fact that I do what I do for myself, and no one else. I'm trying to say that all those heroes and self-declared messiahs are no better than everyone else. In the end, we are all selfish, because we always act in accordance to what we think we have to be like. So yes, maybe the keeper saves the farmer from the bandits. But at the end of the day, he does it because he sees himself in a certain light. You know, the funny thing is that a lot of times, it's especially those who think of themselves driven by a higher purpose who are the really dangerous ones. They don't
Obviously.
understand what drives them, and that makes them easy to manipulate. The only thing left to do for the capable hate-monger or tyrant is to somehow combine his own ambitions with the mental image of this person. And presto, you've got your perfect puppet, only waiting to dive into the next hail of arrows for their honor, their religion, or whatever they thought of this time. It's just so idiotic, you know? The world would be a much better place if everyone could just acknowledge that the only reason we're here is that we want to be happy.
Good luck.